Good evening, everyone. The NBA season is still young, but there's a buzz in the air for this game of the NBA Cup. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Evans, they can big out there with Simpkins, and it's Stewart in at the power forwards position. You know, Doris, one of the fun things about the first weeks of the season, fans getting to know the new faces on their team.
Oh, Kevin, there's so much talent across the league, but if you're adding new talent, you wonder a couple things. How do they fit? How special can they be? Fans just can't wait for tip-off.
Evans outside. And a miss there on the triple. Down low. And he drops it in from the low post.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Jacks up a three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Over to the wing. Inside. Here's Bullock. Nails the baby hook.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Simpkins. And here's Stewart. Guarded by Erickson. Shot clock at 6. Evans outside. No good from outside.
3 straight misses to begin the game. Not the start they were hoping for.
Doris, what about Miles Turner? He views himself as more than just an athlete.
I think he views himself as a Renaissance man, very much into style and fashion. He considers himself an artist. If you've ever seen any of his creations, they are mind-boggling. Miles Turner has a ton of interests.
Here's Simpkins. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest.
Boy, misfiring on your first 4 shots, you've got to settle in here.
They set the pick. Johnson surveying the floor. Evans with the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Launches a 3. Evans with the rebound. Gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Stewart up top. Pass to Simpkins. Fires the 3. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's shake and bake. The 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Erickson passes to Johnson. Now here's Bullock. Johnson the screen. Bullock kicks to Johnson. Hits the jumper in space.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second-chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Here's Simpkins. Rebound by Johnson.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Covered by Johnson. Here's Simpkins. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Back to Johnson. No good from 11 feet. Johnson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. The 3 connects from 3-point range. 5 points in the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now Bullock. Kerr kicks to Bullock. Pass to Johnson. And it's out of bounds to the Knights. They'll retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
There's 45 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Myers. No good on the triple. And a lowly 30% to start this game. .23 seconds left in the first quarter. To the inside. Swiped away. Pass to Kerr. A 3-pointer, no good. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Knights lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at the Knights' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for the Knights. Here's Evans. It's deflected. Defended by Lynn. From the wing, Evans with the rebound. Lynn looking it over. Lets the 3 fly. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Lynn with the rebound. Being a putrid 25% for the field. Poor shot selection all around. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
They now take the lead.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And first time out for the game called here for the Knights. The Knights making some changes. Bullock's checked in, and Erickson subbed in for Kerr. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Pass to Bullock. And here's Erickson. Off target from the baseline.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Kicks it out to Evans. From deep. That shot off the mark. The Knights have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Back to Erickson. And one way players look to expand their game, adding counter moves to keep defenders off balance. Greg, what was something you added that really gave defenders pause?
You know, the snatch back pull up, you know, using your speed to kind of get the defender going downhill, and then you slam on the brakes and just create that separation to then go into attack mode.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And the technical free throw is good. Simpkins, he's checked in for the professor. On defense, the Knights. Evans, a screen on Erickson. Pass to Evans. There's the triple. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Evans.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. The rebound by Simpkins. Well, 1 of 6 in the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Fires the three. They get the rebound. Evans. Up and in. It's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
We see it over and over again. More teams sending activity to the offensive window, and it pays dividends.
Johnson the screen. Fires from deep. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. 1:56 left in the first half. A shot by Evans. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
Johnson outside. They set the pick. Lets it go with the three. He's off on that one. Just 26% out there. A terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Knights making a switch here.
Second team foul. At the line for 1, Simpkins.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Around 24%. Not a good showing here. And the Knights call time here.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Some numbers for Evans. Last season's performance for him averaged about 8 points a game last season, 5 assists and 2 rebounds. Not his best production, and I expect him to break through and get back on track soon.
I think he's been pressing a little bit too much. He just needs to relax and let the game come to him.
And no good. The try spell continuing for him. Shoots the three. Rebound by Johnson.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
.54 seconds left to play in the first half. Johnson with a screen on Stewart. 4 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Simpkins. In the second quarter has been pretty embarrassing, just 27%. Now here's Stewart. Still yet to score. And the shot is good.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
11 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Johnson right side. And we finished one half of basketball. Up 9. Well, we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And, Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them coming into this game.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for the home team, I don't look at win-loss records at this point. I want to see improvement from game to game.
I wish fans saw it that way. Most of the time, it's about instant gratification. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. Here's Johnson. We've got shake and bake. Evans out there with Simpkins. And it's Stewart in at the 4. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Johnson for 3. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Beyond the arc. Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Erickson outside. At 3 off the mark. Below 30% mark from the field. From 13. And he can't bank that one in. Evans is gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. Bullock, good. Bullock's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, nice pass, a little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Pass to Stewart. No shake and bake. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Simpkins. Now, here's Stewart. Hits it from three-point range. Stewart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GM.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Here's Simpkins. 6 points for him. Three-pointer. No good on that one.
Struggling to get into their groove here. Just 1 for 4.
A 3-ball. Shake and bake grabs the miss. Shake and bake's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Stewart. Guarded by Erickson. Here's Simpkins. Clock at 6. No good from the wing.
Boy, a brutal start to the half. 1 for their first 5 attempts.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Takes the three. Sinks the triple. He has 5.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now, here's Stewart. It's good from about 19 feet. The Knights have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And here's Bullock. Erickson with it for the tie. The shot that time, not on target.
Well, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Evans passes to Simpkins. And here's Stewart. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Erickson. Clock at 4. Shake and bake grabs the miss.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Covered by Johnson. Pass to Simpkins. Here's Shake and Bake. Buries the long-range jumper. Shake and Bake's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Knights call time here.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now. Deciding to change it up. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season.
They had such a strong presence in the paint, just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
There's 1:40 left in the third. Pass to Kerr. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. The rebound by Simpkins.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Now here's Evans. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
1:06 left to play in the third. Here's the screen. Back to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Such a wide open look. Johnson's got 7 points. Here's Lynn. Still scoreless. Pass to Simpkins. Evans, a screen on Kerr. Lets it go from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
to the wing on the left. From the arc. The rebound by Simpkins. Simpkins got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Top of the key jumper, no good. And we've reached the end of the 3rd. They lead by 7. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter. Next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Knights, Lynn, a screen on Erickson. For the 3. Lynn's shot is off. Being a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Shoots. Good. Nothing but net.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And that one drops for him.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now here's Erickson. Tight defense on him. Can't hit that one. Just 35%. They've got to get better looks. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Myers guarded by Stewart. Shot clock at 5. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Guarded by Erickson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Personal foul, first team foul. At the line for 2, Shelstad.
First one falls for him. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
And the Knights call time here. Take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to listen in on what the Knights coach was going over with his team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you, Allie. And the Knights have possession. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The shot, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Outside, Lynn. Guarded by Erickson. Just 4 to shoot. Launches it. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Bounce pass, Lynn. With the step back. Here's shake and bake. There's the three. He can't get that one to fall. The Knights have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bullock passes to Erickson. The three doesn't go. Gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Shoots the three. Stewart outside. From deep.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And that one falls for Lynn. And so he makes both from the line.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Strong move off the glass.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And it's off. The Knights have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Now Johnson. That's tipped. Shake and bake. Stewart, and he banks the layup in.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Knights. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And that's Evans penetrating. Layup, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Johnson right side. And the shot will go down.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Just a tiny lead for him.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
Guarded by Erickson. Here's Stewart. No problem with the wide open jam. The Knights have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Covered by Evans. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer. Good.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Knights call time here. Simpkins, he's checked in for the professor. Here's Johnson. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Six to shoot from outside. No good. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul. The line for two.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And the Knights call time here. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
So they foul intentionally.
Number 5, first personal foul, 5th team foul. At the line for 2, Evans.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game.